Welcome to Creation Station. This month I'm going to show you how you can make some homemade puffy paint. And it is super cool, super easy, and it ends up looking awesome. Since it's October, I thought we would make a jack-o'-lantern with our puffy paint. And so it's going to look like this. The cool thing about this puffy paint is that it's going to dry puffy and it's going to be really soft and smooth after it's dry. So it's really fun to touch. So the supplies that you're going to need in order to do this: some heavy white paper. I would recommend like a cardstock, just because the puffy paint is going to be wet and it'll kind of crinkle your paper a little bit. You'll need some shaving cream, some liquid glue, a bowl, something to stir with, and then some construction paper to make the face. So I already cut mine out. I have black for the eyes, and then I have a green stem here. You'll also want to have some orange paint or orange food coloring to make the puffy paint the right color, whatever you want it to be. And then a pencil as well. So you're gonna start by drawing the shape of your pumpkin on, and I already have it. I'm not sure if you can see it on here, but just to give you an idea, it doesn't have to be perfect because you're just gonna fill it in with paint. And I'm going to go ahead and glue my stem on the paper to start with as well, so, because we know where that's gonna go. So I have mine started just like this. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but make sure you have some paper towels with you because this is gonna get a little bit messy. So to start, you're gonna take your shaving cream and put some in the bowl. There's no magic amount on it. You can play around and see what works best. Then after you put your shaving cream in, you're gonna dump your liquid glue over the top. You're gonna do about half and half. So about the same amount of shaving cream as you do with glue. And then we are going to dump some orange paint in so we can make our pumpkin orange. The more you put in, the brighter the color will be. Once you get that done, just give it a nice stir. Probably shouldn't have picked an orange bowl to show you because it makes it a little bit harder to see. When it comes to the shaving cream, definitely get the foam. Don't get a gel type shaving cream because that doesn't puff up as nicely. So I think mine needs a little bit more orange to it, so it's a little bit brighter and more pumpkin-y. Give it a nice stir again. And once you get it to the color that you like it, you're just gonna take it and glob it onto your paper. If you're really brave, go ahead and use your fingers. Or you can do like I'm doing and just use a stick. We're gonna spread it out in the shape of our pumpkin. Now, you want to make sure that you're laying it down nice and thick. The reason is that when it dries, it's going to dry however puffy it is on your paper. So if you make it really thin, it's not going to be very, very puffy and won't have the same effect. You can try to smooth it out a little bit, kind of like your frosty cake. All right, so you can see It's nice and thick on there in the shape of a pumpkin. Because there is glue in the shaving cream, you don't need to put glue on your face pieces. They will just stick on their own. But you do want to push them in a little bit to make sure that they stick and will stay once it's dry. All right, super easy homemade puffy paint pumpkin. The cool thing about this puffy paint is you can use it for anything. It makes an awesome ice cream cone painting. I have made donuts and it looks awesome like donut frosting. You can do whatever your imagination tells you to do and it is going to be awesome. Let it dry. Don't touch it while it's drying because it'll get a film on the top and it'll look like it's dry, but if you touch it, you're going to poke a hole in it. So wait, have patience, wait until it's completely dry before you start feeling it. It's going to feel really nice and silky smooth. So here it is again, homemade puffy paint pumpkin. Thanks for joining me this month for Creation Station.